Prince Charles and Camilla have engaged in a passionate public display of affection by locking lips during a public royal engagement. The Duke and Duchess of Cornwall put on an intimate showing with a kiss during their tour of Singapore. Pictures captured the surprising moment, which risked the backlash as royals usually refrain from such scenes in public. That said, Harry and Meghan Markle weren't afraid of putting on an amorous display during the recent Invictus Games. But that could be because the Ginger Prince is far down in the pecking order for the throne. Rex PDA Charles and Camilla share a rare intimate moment. Prince Charles and Camilla Parker Bowles had been acquaintances for nearly 10 years before he married Diana Spencer. They were often photographed together on nights out. Knowing what we know now, there is little doubt that Diana wouldn't have wanted to see these pictures. Rex Charles, Prince of Wales, and Camilla Parker Bowles resting after a polo match in 1970, with Charles expected to be the next king. The public smooch has set royal commentators' tongues wagging. Body language expert Robin Kermode, who is founder of communications coaching company Zone2.co.uk, said there's no doubt Charles shows more emotion than he used to. He and Camilla now seem quite happy to hold hands in public, and here they are even sharing a kiss in front of the cameras. According to Kermode, the need to not engage in PDA stems from a sense of duty. Getty stepping back. Wills and Kate have held back from their previous showing of PDA at the Olympics. Prince Charles was linked to many women in his youth, from actresses to members of the nobility. Keystone via Getty Images. Prince Charles with Sarah Spencer at a polo match. Touching on the fact the Queen and Prince Philip very rarely show signs of affection, he said there has always been that stiff upper lip image from the Queen. That formality is partly because she was brought up in a different era, but also because of her role. Ask anyone to define Britishness and they'll say the Queen, and that formal attitude to public displays of affection. PDA is a part of that. Don't misinterpret it for a lack of feeling, it's just that the role of the monarch is one of formality, and it seems Prince William and Kate have also been taking inspiration from the monarch in their recent royal duties. As they take on more engagements on behalf of the Queen, their body language has noticeably become more formal. During WW2, then Princess Elizabeth joined the ATS, the Auxiliary Territorial Service, where she learned to drive ambulances, build engines, and maintain vehicles. Popper photo. Getty Images. Princess Elizabeth trains as an ATS mechanic. 1945. The days of the pair throwing their arms around each other during the London 2012 Olympics appear to be a thing of the past. Although they are most often pictured side by side, hands are usually kept firmly to themselves. William appears to have made a decision to go down the formal route following the example set by his grandmother, Mr. Kermode told The Express. He added, one can't help wonder if he didn't have that pressure as second in line to the throne, whether he'd be more relaxed. You have to remember that William has spent his whole life knowing he will be king one day, which is a huge responsibility and an enormous sense of duty, so he is simply carrying on the precedent set by the Queen. Related articles.